What made me start using cocaine and alcohol in the first place? What really made me start using it is two different times. When I was a teen, I started using it because, well, I'm a teen. I'm like 14, and this is a cool thing to do and what all the cool kids are doing. And so that's where drinking came in and smoking weed. And it was a kid phase. And I actually grew out of that phase for a little bit, except for the drinking part, because I liked how it made me feel. But when my addiction really took over and became a beast was I was lonely. And I didn't know how to fit in. I didn't think I was normal. I knew I had a lot of problems. And I wanted to share what it was like becoming an addict in the early stages. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. What's up, guys? My name is Eric, and I'm a recovering cocaine and alcoholic addict. And I like to share my stories and share my experiences for the ones out there struggling to know that they're not alone. And really, how did I become an addict, and what was it like in early addiction in early addiction, I was always drinking. I got to the point that I didn't realize I was an alcoholic. I could go for a couple days without drinking, but I was always constantly somewhere in there kind of drinking, at least a beer, a couple beers. And eventually, though, I ended up going through a divorce. And when I went through that divorce, I felt like something was wrong. I felt like I was a failure. I felt defeated. I felt alone. I didn't have any friends at that time. All I'd done is poured all my energy into work. And I just wanted to live life, and I wanted to be normal. So I started drinking more, and I started going out more, and forcing myself to go out more. And unfortunately, the people that I guess I went out more with were probably not the people that you'd want to go out with. That ended up, let's go get some Coke. Let's get, a bag. And I started using these drugs again, not even necessarily recreationally. It was more like I wanted to fit in, and I wanted to feel normal, and I wanted to take all my pain away. It was so much self-medication of pain. It sucked. My first divorce I went through was painful to me. It was nasty. It was ugly. I don't have kids because of that first divorce, because I would have been a shitty dad. I had so much hate and anger filled in me, and felt betrayed. Couldn't take responsibility and ownership for a lot of the shit that I caused for that divorce, because the divorce wasn't just her fault. I did a lot to destroy our marriage, and I couldn't take the responsibility of that, though. And it wasn't my fault. It was everybody else's fault. And I needed this pain, though, to go away, because I couldn't take responsibility. It was poor me. And so I started drinking more. And then I stopped drinking for a little bit. And I went to NA, or AA, excuse me. I went to AA, and it told me how my life was going to get fixed and put back together. And after going to AA, 3 months later, it didn't fix it. It didn't do what the book said it would do. I literally went to AA thinking it was going to save my marriage. I wasn't going to get sober. I was going to save my marriage. It's not marriage counseling, though. And it didn't. So fuck this. It doesn't work. And so what did I go back to? I went back to drinking because it numbed the pain. I didn't have to consciously deal with this fucking pain. And I started using more and more because I wanted to feel good. I wanted to feel normal. I wanted to be happy. And that's all I wanted was happiness. I wanted to be liked by other people. I didn't think that people really liked me. I didn't think anyone wanted to be my friend. I thought that people just used me because I made good money. Or because if we went out and partied, I'd pay for everything. I didn't really feel accepted by many people. I didn't know why my brain was the way that it was. I wanted to be normal. And I found using and drinking took all that away, and it numbed it all. And it made me feel like what I thought normal was. It made me feel what I thought it was like to be normal and sane. And I kept using, and it took away all that. It made me feel good. The more that I drank, it started getting drunk every night, waking up, and the next morning just feeling like crap, so I'll drink some more. Do some more Coke so I can keep drinking. That's essentially why I started doing so much Coke. That all of a sudden, I wasn't trying to use and drink anymore to numb pain. I started trying to numb everything that the addiction was creating, this monster that it was creating. Everybody just kept leaving me in life, and I thought it was me, and so I just keep using and fueling this, and not looking in and realizing I'm the one that's destroying everything. My addiction's destroying everything. I literally thought my addictions were helping me through all this, and this was my lot in life. I played the fucking martyr role. And that's how obsessed I became with it. And it wasn't until I finally did get sober that I looked back and went, what I went through and what I did, it was literally nobody's fault. I could have changed my life at any given second if I would have acknowledged the fact that I was an addict, that I needed help, and like focus on my sobriety and realize that I'm not a victim to life, and I have to live life on my terms, the way I want to live it, be selfish, be goal-oriented, like to find that purpose to live and not live through drugs. And it's hard because we're not taught any of that. Especially when you find the quick fix, because we all want the quick fix in life, and that's what alcohol and coke gave me. It was the quick fix of emotions. It was a quick fix of depression, a quick fix of anxiety, self-worth, all of that. Like, it fixed it all. And it sucked me in. And I gave my soul to it because I thought it was it. Until all of a sudden it's just constantly destroying everything, constantly insanity of just building things up and then just destroying them. And it's a fight. And I will say this, like, when I got sober, my life didn't get instantly better. My life actually got a lot worse. But how I handled it was better. And after over 6 years of sobriety, I can say this, that where I am right now, I would not trade for the world. And that I truly mean. I mean, I have a beautiful wife. I have wonderful kids. I mean, I love my house. Like, I love my life. I love my job. I love what I do. I mean, I love it all. And I'm happy. I love to go outside. I love adventures. I love to travel. I love all this. And I have the ability now to do it all. And it wasn't given to me. I had to fight for this. And this didn't happen overnight. This was a process of tons of work. But the work that I put in and all this energy I put in, instead of the energy of lying and cheating, manipulating to steal from others and to continually get high, I invested it into myself and I made my life better. And that is the amazing part about it. I mean, for the one out there struggling, hit the like and follow button, comment down below. Because I found the more that we share our stories, the more that we share what we've been through, the more that it helps others. Because getting sober and getting clean and just trying to change your life isn't easy at all. And none of us are taught how to do it. And we're just trying to find answers. We're trying to find suggestions. We're trying to find things to try. And the worst part is all of our journeys are different. Everybody's been through different stuff, and how they got sober or how they got clean, how they've worked through things are all different. But maybe there's that little nugget of knowledge that might help somebody that, you know what, I haven't tried that. Let me try that. Because that's what it's all about. Like when we were using, we found what we liked and we latched onto it. Well, you got to live life almost in that stance of just constantly keep trying stuff until you find something that works and you go, okay, I'm latching onto this, and what can I add to it that's positive? And then your whole life changes. So, I mean, for the one out there struggling, I know what it's like. I've been there. I know that it isn't easy. I know that it's hard. I know that it's rough. I know that's brutal. I know that life will beat you down. But you have the strength to stand back up. So don't give up. Because what you're going through is temporary. And does it get better? Yes. And is it worth it? Absolutely. I have links down below to NA and AA. They're great resources. I have links down below to other things too, to even help you when it comes to motivation, goal setting. But don't ever give up, because it does get better.